Hi, my name is Bill Gibbon. I'm the Mayor of Grand Prairie. We just finished a project funded by the McAdam Grassroots Sport Innovation Challenge. The project was a collaboration between the Alberta Recreation and Parks Association, the Be Fit for Life Network, the Grand Prairie Be Fit for Life Centre, the Grand Prairie Sport Council, and the Northwestern Alberta Sport Development Centre. It was titled Play Alberta Community Training Activation. We would like to thank McAdam Sports for providing the funds to help pilot the community training program. It was very successful, and without your support, it would not have been possible.
There were a number of activities that made up the project. These included developing physical literacy leaders, a training series. This was a free training series for community leaders and coaches. The purpose was to increase their understanding of physical literacy and long-term athlete development within the Canadian Sport for Life model and philosophy, providing them the ability to embed physical literacy into their programs. There were a total of 7 types of training opportunities over 19 workshops. The workshops included Physical Literacy 101, NCCP, Fundamental Movement Skills, Community Leader Training, High Five Quest, Physical Literacy 201, Move and Play, Physical Literacy Enriched Planning, High Five Sport, and Physical Literacy Champion Training. A total of 107 individuals participated in the series, and this is what participants told us. Before the training series, only 37% felt that they had very good or excellent understanding of physical literacy. Afterwards, 95% reported that they had a very good or excellent understanding. 100% of participants felt that the resources that were provided were useful. 89% of participants reported that the knowledge and skills gained were useful. 95% agreed or strongly agreed that the training series provided a valuable networking opportunity, and 89% said that they intended to apply the knowledge gained in their activities and programs. We also developed and hosted the first Coach Enhancement Program. The purpose of the Coach Enhancement Program was to provide coaches, those who work with athletes, at the Train to Train and Train to Compete levels with a series of professional development opportunities aligned with the National Coach Certification Program, NCCP, and long-term athlete development. Coaches met every 2 weeks over a period of 3 months to develop season and yearly training plans. They also consulted with sports psychology, strength and conditioning professionals, and worked with a coach mentor. A total of 10 coaches participated in the program. All 10 coaches completed the commitment to the program and presented a yearly training plan aligned with long-term athlete development for feedback. Before participating in the Coach Enhancement Program, only 33% had a strong understanding of long-term athlete development. Afterwards, 78% reported having a strong understanding. 100% said the knowledge, skills, and resources would contribute to their practices as a coach. 100% said the Coach Enhancement Program provided them with an opportunity to network with local sport coaches, and 78% said they met people they would collaborate with in future. The last piece of this project was the Playgroup Mentorship Program. During this program, the Grand Prairie Be Fit for Life Centre connected with Fairview, Spirit River, Sexsmith, High Prairie, Grand Cache, High Level, and Peace River to meet with local leaders interested in strengthening physical literacy in their community. Be Fit for Life was able to develop and strengthen the relationships with leaders from these rural communities and share resources, tools, and knowledge needed to develop and strengthen physical literacy. This is what community members had to say about the experience. Over the last 12 months, we also continued to ask coaches, leaders, athletes, and participants what they felt was necessary to strengthen the sport system in Grand Prairie and the surrounding area. Using a series of questions, we asked them about the supports, structures, actions, gaps, and opportunities necessary to collectively build a community where people are given the opportunity to try a variety of activities and develop the skills, confidence, and ability to be active for life. The information gathered was analyzed and 3 strategic pillars were identified. Pillar 1, training and professional development. The purpose of this pillar is to increase the qualifications of leaders and coaches in the community. Pillar 2, community initiatives and opportunities. The purpose of this pillar is to develop and provide initiatives and opportunities to be active beyond what already exists. Pillar 3, advocacy and awareness. The purpose of this pillar is to ensure all citizens are aware of and invest in recreation and sport activities in the community. Using these 3 strategic pillars, we're working towards the development and implementation of a collaborative action plan. The collaborative action plan builds on existing strategies and policies and will outline a series of specific actions that organizations and individuals can take to strengthen recreation and sport programs, services, and opportunities. To ensure successful development and implementation of the collaborative action plan, we've also developed a communication mechanism that recognizes the importance of bottom-up and top-down influences. Using the concept of navigating the middle, we've been able to identify the various roles and responsibilities within the system and anticipate that this model will help us to strengthen collaboration and coordination, ultimately improving the programs and services offered in Grande Prairie and surrounding area. So what would we do with the Make a Diff prize money? Focusing on engagement, sustainability, scalability, and portability, the learnings from the Play Alberta Community Training Activation Project will be used both locally and provincially. That is, we'll continue to transform the Grande Prairie recreation and sport system using the concepts, strategies, and actions that make up the Collaborative Action Plan. Mentor staff from other Alberta communities by sharing the social innovation processes that were successful in our community and helping them tailor the processes to their recreation and sport systems. Social innovations are defined as new strategies, concepts, and ideas that extend to strengthen different elements of our social systems. There are a number of social innovations that have been introduced over the last 5 years. A few of these strategies and concepts have been used to ensure the engagement, sustainability, scalability, and portability of the Play Alberta Community Training Activation Project. These include Collective Impact 3.0, Developmental Evaluation, Navigating the Middle, and Systems Thinking. Using these strategies and concepts, we will use the Make a Diff prize money to continue to mobilize the energies of a diverse network of people and improve the Grande Prairie sport and recreation system through the coordination of services, resource sharing, and joint action on policy outcomes. We'll also share our learnings and successes with other municipalities interested in developing a multi-organizational system for recreation and sport, and highlight how we've started to nurture a recreation and sport system that's able and willing to grow and adapt based on continuous cycles of success, failure, and learning.
As the Mayor of Grande Prairie, I would once again like to thank McAdam Sports for their continued investment in recreation and sport across the province. This project was transformative for our community, and we are excited to share the challenges and successes with other communities who are interested in the process. I recognize that despite the success of this project, the need to increase participation in grassroots recreation and sport opportunities still exists. I'm therefore committed to supporting the sport and recreation groups in my jurisdiction to continue to make the choices required for the growth and development of our community and ultimately our province.